Andrew Novick works at the National Institute of Standards and Technology in Boulder, Colorado. His current work involves studying the dissemination of time and calibrating atomic clocks such as this one around the world.
Right now I build measurement systems to compare atomic clocks. So like we have like some of the best clocks in the world here at NIST, and one of my jobs is to calibrate or measure those clocks. We do a lot of remote calibrations all around the world comparing atomic clocks, so it's a pretty neat science. But I also work on web pages and dissemination of time through other means. Growing up, I really liked taking apart things, trying to fix things, even as like a young kid, it's like, I'm going to try to fix our TV or whatever. But I think, that was kind of more how I got interested in engineering. And so, science versus engineering, I think it was just kind of a, interest in things, really, Early on, like 7th or 8th grade, I started doing like just a little bit of extra for classes, like accelerated math classes and stuff. And it's like, if you don't get on that that track slightly ahead, I think it would be harder to catch up later.
NIST is the institution that defines all base measurements for the United States and normalizes everything from time to distances and everything in between. Andrew first started working at NIST when he was an undergraduate at the University of Colorado.
So I'm an electrical engineer, and I think electrical engineering is pretty vast between electronics and electronic circuit design, all the way to like power and high voltage and things. So I think that's kind of just where my interest was like starting to take apart consumer electronics and electronic kits and things like that.
A major aspect of Andrew's career is writing professionally. He believes that students in the sciences need a very general and broad writing background because their future careers will demand many types of writing.
I write technical papers. Sometimes I write manuals or instruction type sheets for things. I send this equipment all around to different countries, and it really has to work, when it gets there. So I try to be really explicit in, how to get things to work. If someone is not, if there's no one there to teach somebody. So. I think that probably a little bit with technical writing, although most of that I've learned, on the job and from reading a lot of technical papers. I think for science and engineers, probably just a general writing background of, I've written articles for magazines and things too outside of my professional career, so I've had a little bit of experience with that. But I think just general writing, and even just, doing interviews all the way to like manuals and technical writing. I think just a general, all around type writing background would be useful.